with your host, Laura Lee.
And Manny MUA.
You want to talk about our special guest?
Yes, you guys. We're so excited, thrilled, elated for our special guest that we have here. And honored, honestly, to have our gorgeous special guest, Mr. Tyler Cameron.
I am so excited to be. I mean, when I saw y'all come in here, you about tackled me and ran me over. I was like, I never even met y'all. Got like the hardest hug I ever got. You came in flying like a firecracker. I was like, this is gonna be fun.
We bring the energy. We bring the energy.
Y'all definitely bring the energy.
Thank you. That's a great compliment for us.
That's actually very sweet. So I appreciate that. When I hugged you, did you feel like did you feel muscles?
Sparks
I felt a chest. I felt some, chest muscles right there.
There
You've been hitting it.
So the working out, see, it's paying off, you guys.
Yeah.
It's paying off.
Yeah,
I'm not just going to the gym for the social aspect. I'm really working out too.
He goes to the gym for the social aspect.
I don't.
He does.
It depends.
I don't blame you.
It depends on the vibes.
It's always nice to see people.
It is, and I can make friends pretty quickly.
Friends.
Yeah.
He hooks up.
No, I don't.
He hooks up.
Not at the gym, dude.
My dad goes to the gym now. And, and he told me the other day that one of the trainers came up to him.
Stop.
And he goes, you know what the best machine it is for you to work out on to impress the girls?
What?
He goes, the ATM machine. My dad's like, screw you.
Wait, that is actually very good.
My dad was like really into it, you know?
Yeah,
and the guy hit him with the ATM. I was like, get out of here.
I was literally about to be like, which one is that? What is the ATM arms training? Got it.
Arms training.
Arms, triceps, abs, triceps,
and muscles. Yeah.
ATM, that's a very different machine. And by the way, that is very impressive.
Honestly, that's really smart. I mean, that's actually a good thing to say.
By the way, we're playing this or that at the very end of this episode, so I forgot to tell you.
Okay,
it's just fun. Easy. It's like rapid fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very easy. But we're so excited to have you on. Like, I have been a fan of yours since when I watched you on The Bachelorette.
Same.
Appreciate you.
So it was really, really cool to be able to have you in. Like, and we're watching Special Forces.
We've so watched the 2 episodes that are out.
All right.
Oh, we're a little gagged because I thought. We're going to get deeper into this, but I did think the show was like Hollywood production, and now watching it,
so that's what I thought.
Okay.
You're like, I'll sign that dotted line.
I went on this for like a vacation.
No,
right.
You did.
Yeah, like,
that's what I would have thought.
Sweet. Like, New Zealand. Also, I didn't think it was going to be wintertime.
Okay, first of all, red flag.
Red
it's
flag.
Winter, get the fuck out
here. Because it's probably like different over there where it's like summer here.
It's flipped.
Switched. That's why, because you're tricked. They trick you.
That's why you thought it was going to be warm.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. I have a great time. Nope, not that.
We're deep diving into that, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you to Adam and Eve for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage.
At the end of the day, better sex is truly just a click away, and that's what we love to see. And they have everything. They have toys, they have videos, they have lingerie, they have so many different things you can choose from, and it's just an overall great website.
Just enter code FULL at checkout. That's FULL, FOOL, at adamandeve.com. This is an exclusive offer specific to this podcast, so be sure to use the code FULL to get your discount, 100% free shipping, and get it fast with rush processing. Code FULL. First, we're going to start with our peaks and pits. So as you guys know, that's something kind of good that happened this week, kind of bad that happened this week. I want to start with my pit just because it's like a stupid story that happened.
Do it.
But I was literally sitting at the gas station. I was talking to Manny through voice notes, talking shit.
Literally talking shit to me. She's like talking to me in a voice note. She's like, hold on. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is she okay? And then she hangs up on me.
Okay, so listen. Tyler, who is also my husband.
That Tyler.
In there. In there.
Moving quick.
I know. We're moving very fast. So there's this Dodge Charger right across from me at the gas station, and Tyler goes, "Are you telling me this man spray painted at the front of his car, like a design on it with a spray paint can?" And I was like, "Tyler, he spray painted at the front of his car." And so we're judging. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
we're
you're
kind of
judging
like,
his
why
car.
the fuck? Because it's a nice car. It's a nice new Dodge Charger. So we're like, okay. And I was like, something ain't right if you're spray painting your car. So then this man, I'm voice noting Manny, and this man drives off with the hose still in the car, rips the
On
whole...
the Charger?
Oh
my God.
Yeah, rips the whole thing. I've never actually seen that happen. I've like heard of people doing that before. I'm shocked that I did it. Rips the whole hose off of the gas station.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
That's so
everywhere.
scary.
I know. And like literally I told Ty, I was like, if this happened to me, I would literally keep going. Honey, we'd be on the freeway with it.
Fucking no, me too. I would be too embarrassed.
So he gets out of the car and he starts trying to put it back together.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta rip it out and go.
You gotta go. You just gotta keep going. But anyways, that's our story. I was literally, Tyler's like, you were so loud when it happened. You were screaming.
Your windows are down. No, her windows are down because she's recording it for me. She's like, man, it could
I
happen.
did record it.
When he's putting it back, is the gas coming all over
No,
him?
it wasn't.
shuts off? Okay.
And he was
Jesus.
trying to get it back together. The way I would have left that thing in
No,
the car.
and you told me that he literally went inside to be like, hey guys, I ripped this off.
I wouldn't have.
I don't think I could. I would die of embarrassment. I would pull off to the side, take the hose off, and just.
I would have literally gone on the freeway.
One of my best friends did that like a month
No.
ago.
No way.
Yes.
So it
Yeah.
actually like happens for
It
real.
happens. And, well, I mean, he's an idiot. You know, he's
right.
Well, see, the spray paint on the front of this car.
They told you.
It was giving me thoughts of
Mhm.
like,
Idiocracy.
I'm not trying to judge that hard, but I was just kind of like, something's going on there. And then when he drove off with it, I was like, oh,
checks out.
it's
Checks out.
You guys,
It checks out.
I've driven off with it, but I felt the tug and I stopped.
stop.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
How
I
do
wasn't
you
gonna
feel
tell
the
you.
tug?
I was gonna I did. Because I didn't actually hit the gas. It was very like, you know when you like started and you're like kind of going forward? That's how I felt it immediately. Like
Okay.
right as I
That
started
must
it,
have been a
felt the tug
powerful
immediately.
hose, honey.
What are you in a golf
felt
cart?
it immediately.
It was like picking up the front two wheels.
What was your first car?
The I-8, it's very like, that was the I-8, you guys. So this is in the past 5 years. This wasn't like it just happened to me. But I felt it like go and it like kind of like, I felt something and I was like, oh my God. I almost drove off with it. But I didn't though.
I wish you
But
would
I
have.
didn't.
I wish you would have.
It's been very close. It's been very
Would've
close.
been
I was
very
distracted. I was sending
humbling.
voice notes. I was doing something, but it's almost
I put
happened
the
to me.
wrong gas in the car before.
Like what kind
I
of
have a
wrong
diesel
gas?
truck.
Like a diesel.
And I wasn't paying attention. I put gas in it.
What happens with that?
Yeah.
It just shuts your engine down. It kills your engine.
Really?
It costs like $700 to get it all.
You're kidding.
Yeah, it was
Oh
not
my
good. I was like a broke
God.
college kid when I did it.
I'm not. I'm shocked I haven't put diesel in my car, but you know, I drive a car where
It's
it
more
takes the
expensive,
most
too.
expensive shit, and so I'm always like, I'm gonna one day I'm gonna accidentally put the cheap stuff, which I don't even know what happens.
Nothing bad.
Nothing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Not like
No,
diesel.
I put the sheep in before. It's fine.
Have you?
Yes. It was an
Okay.
accident, but I totally put, I was like, fuck, I put the lowest premium.
Yeah,
It's
I'm already
fine.
here anyways.
I'm already here. We're gonna survive.
I've
We're gonna
always
survive through the
wondered.
wilderness. You know what I mean? We're gonna get through. That's crazy. Okay, so my pit.
Yeah, you
Okay,
tell
it's
us
my pit.
something.
Wait, was that a pit or a peak?
You know what?
It's
You know what? I'm marinating
know.
on that because
I think it's both.
I think it is a mixture.
I think it's both.
I think
'cause
it's
it's a
both.
pit for him.
Yeah, it's a pit
Peak
for
for you.
him and a peak for me because I was like shocked, but I'm not gonna laugh. I was kind of cracking up because I've never seen that happen in real life.
I've never seen
before.
that ever. I would literally be completely shocked.
Mhm.
My pit was so I drove back from New York recently, and the couple next to me.
You drove back, you flew back.
I flew back. Thank you, Laura, for catching
was
that for me.
close.
Thank you. That was very close.
Same difference.
I flew back, and like the brand put me up, so it was very much like I was in like a nice
So you were
business
first class.
Yes, I was business class. The couple next to me, the second they got on the plane, she was on the phone. She's like, I just can't believe this is happening. She's going crazy, like the wife of the two, going in. She's like, well, I feel like I deserve compensation for like this mistake that you guys made. She's like, I need my car there when I land. So she was like going in loudly on the plane, and I'm like,
okay.
when you're on the plane, like usually like I would be very much like, hey, like I'm on the plane, like yeah, da da da. Like I'm not trying to. Hey yo, what's up? No, I'm not. I'm really like pretty like whispering on the
Yeah.
plane 'cause I don't want to disturb anyone else's peace.
I get
She's
that.
going in. The husband gets on the phone. He's like, yeah, and like co-signs everything she's saying. So then that happens. And I was like, oh my God, this is just like one of those couples. Whatever, it's fine. So cut to them getting headphones from the thing, and she's playing it. She's like, excuse me, my headphones, like only one side's working. And he's like, oh, it's fine. Just try putting it in the bug. She's like, no, it's not working. I feel like because the entertainment system's not working, like I'm gonna need some kind of compensation. Or like the next flight that I'm on, like I feel like I should have like a stipend.
Compensation.
And I literally go like, well, she didn't see me. She didn't see me
She
look at her,
wants
but
her
I was
money back.
no. She literally. I'm like, oh, you're the type of people that like want something out of every minor inconvenience, and I haven't like seen people like that in like a long time, and not them be that close to me. But like it happened multiple times on the plane, and I was like, this is crazy. If you're the type of person that literally wants compensation for every little thing, it baffles my mind. Have you ever met people like that? I'm sure you have.
Oh, I'm sure.
But like that
Honey,
was,
we
it was
live in the
crazy.
heartland.
We live in Los Angeles.
We live in
But
Los
I
Angeles.
haven't experienced that in a long time where someone literally is
It
just
gave
like
you the
being
ick,
it gave me
didn't
the
it?
ick, dude.
I
it was
can
bad.
imagine asking for money back on a plane because the TV doesn't work, but
That's crazy.
you know, that's a
I'm
little,
like, girl, you're in business. I don't know.
a little far fetched. But
She's like, I just feel like, is there any kind of like, is there a number I can call for that kind of conversation? And I was like, this is I was embarrassed. That's what it was. I had secondhand embarrassment for her. And her man, I'm like, are you not embarrassed?
I'd be more embarrassed for the husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was like, and he was co-signing everything, but I'm just like, I'd be embarrassed for him.
Probably knows better.
He's like,
I was thinking that.
Yeah, he's like, don't.
He
He's
was
like, don't say
literally
a fucking word.
like,
He was
whatever she
trained.
said.
Yeah.
He was trained. He was trained. He knew
He was
better.
trained. He knew better. Yeah, that was my pit.
Wow.
What was your peak?
Well, you have to do your pit first.
Oh, I have to. Oh, we all do pits.
And
first?
yeah, and then we'll do peaks.
All right, my pit. Last week, so I just started an Airbnb, right?
Oh,
You
nice.
did.
Yeah,
So you have one, like you own one.
yeah, two.
Sickening.
So
Two?
yeah,
Sickening.
I love Jupiter, so I'm trying to like put on for Jupiter. I want people to see Jupiter my way, so I like
Yeah.
did 2 houses.
Wow.
But right now, like you're just starting out, so every rating matters, and these things are decked out, and we're doing them cheap right now.
Wow.
Like you're getting a full house and a pool for like $350 a night.
That's
Right.
like so good.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
We might have to book. We might
I
have
wouldn't need a Jupiter
We might be going to
Airbnb.
Jupiter.
Come on now, I got you.
Give us a
I'm
discount.
giving
Give
you
us a discount.
So the lady writes in her review, beautiful house, beautiful this, beautiful that, everything's amazing. And then she goes, but for how nice the house is and for how much we're paying, you're paying $350 for a full house. You know, that'll get you a decent hotel in Jupiter. you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She goes, you should have updated kitchen utensils.
Utensils.
I'm like, what does that even mean? Like I got spatulas in there. I got forks, knives. I got like tons of that.
I've
I have
never heard
everything. I don't. Do I not have electronic stuff? I don't know what I
It's
need.
like they needed to complain about something.
They had to.
So they
I'm
like
just-
found something. It was
Yeah.
the woman on the plane.
It was one
It
of the
was
It was the
probably her
one that-
cousin.
wanted-
It was her
yep.
Florida cousin.
It was her
you know?
Florida cousin.
And I'm
twin.
just like, and then I was like, I have restaurants as well. Then I had to like relax, like remember like customer service. Just
It's
they're always
important.
right, you know. Just bite your tongue. So yeah,
So are you getting new utensils or not?
hell no.
Oh, that's
No.
right.
I'm like, honestly, I'm gonna put plastic in there.
That's
Yeah,
right.
right.
You get plastic.
Toss that shit.
So
That is crazy.
That is a really good price because I will say we lightly Airbnb. Our goal whenever we bought a house in Destin was like to Airbnb it out, Airbnb it out. But I will say like our family has honestly used it so much, so we're like, well,
there goes that.
yeah, there is
Yeah.
that, you know. But which is a good thing. But honestly, we charge a lot more. So I'm just saying.
You're being
You need to
sweet for
step
doing
it up.
the three.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
maybe you need to step
No,
it
you need
up.
to-
Well,
5.
our prices. Oh, I'm saying I need to step it up. Yeah, our prices they get better. We're very seasonal. I don't know how
Seasonal.
you guys
Seasonal.
are, but
We're seasonal.
So once we get the season started, it's gonna.
That's
hike up.
right.
What's the starting season? Is
Honey,
it like
whenever you
summertime?
get
Like
those
November.
crate and barrel utensils in there,
Exactly.
you're going up in price.
Mhm. Yes, the crate is coming
When the
in.
crate and barrel comes
I
in
love
there, the
that.
price is going up.
I love that. Okay, what's your peak?
My peak. Okay, so I started sculpt. So I've been doing hot yoga this whole year, which is very hard. To me.
Yeah, I mean,
To
I
me,
could never do that shit.
if you ask like my assistant and other people, they're like, well, but to me, so I started that. That was my workout journey, and now I bumped it up. So you do sculpt, which is like a HIIT class essentially, but in the heat.
Mhm.
And I thought I was gonna die in there because if I would have started that at the beginning of this year, I probably would have.
Mhm.
You both work out, so you're probably like pussy.
No,
But-
not in the hot. I do work out in like
That's
normal
true.
degree.
The
in, like,
heat is like a
AC.
different level to it, but I've gotten so used to it to now when I don't work out in the heat, I feel like I didn't do anything.
Oh yeah, because you like won't be sweating as much.
Because you like detox and burn all those calories. But anyways, I picked up sculpt and I thought it was gonna be so hard. Like I was so scared to get in there and do like a HIIT class in the heat, but it honestly was nothing. Like it wasn't bad at all.
Shoot.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
It's the hot yoga that's been like kind of
I
training
think
you
so.
for.
I think
Those classes are tough.
they're hard.
I've been in some of those. Yeah.
Have you?
My legs would be like shaking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Thank
no joke.
you.
and you're in Florida, so you know the heat.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know what
That's
heat
true.
is.
The room literally feels like you walked outside in Florida in August.
Mhm.
That's what the room feels
Yeah.
like. And like honestly, I didn't even think it was that hot whenever I was starting these classes back in January. And the first thing people say when they walk into those classes, like as a newbie, I can't believe how hot it is in here.
That would be me.
Yeah, it's like shocking.
Mhm, mhm.
I thought I would die in there, but I got used to it, so it's all good. But that's my workout journey. My assistant's like a hot model, and she has like a 6-pack.
Mhm.
And so she does all these workouts. These are like nothing to her. So I'm
Mhm.
trying to level up and do what she does. Cause I'm like, if I do what she does, I'll look like her. 'Cause that's how the math works.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's how
I'm
it
gonna
works.
look just like her.
So she was like telling me all about hot yoga. I got into it. I fell in love with it. And then she basically told me, she was like, oh yeah, hot yoga's for my down days. I was like,
I do the hits.
so you're telling me my workout for the week is your
Your-
off
Oh
day?
my goodness.
I was like, okay.
But you didn't work out as much before, so it's like for you,
I
like
know.
that was a big workout.
That's what she was telling me. She's like, girl, you had to get there. She's
Yeah.
like, I do sculpt. And I was like,
It's the climb.
That's why I don't have a six-pack and look like you. So now I'm doing sculpt. So I'll report back to how that goes for me.
When you have a six-pack.
Whenever I have a six-pack, I'll let you guys know. Thank you to Adam and Eve for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage. You guys, who wants better sex?
Me.
This is a sex positive podcast, so we don't mind talking about it. Adam and Eve has got everything you can imagine on their website, and plus they give us a good discount. Manny, tell us a little more.
Baby, the discount is 50% off just about any item plus free shipping, which includes rush processing, and they can deliver in discreet packaging. I think is absolutely amazing. I've totally bought from Adam and Eve before, and I think it's absolutely amazing. And you know, at the end of the day, better sex is truly just a click away, and that's what we love to see. And they have everything. They have toys, they have videos, they have lingerie, they have so many different things you can choose from, and it's just an overall great website.
Just enter code FULL at checkout. That's full, FOOL, at adamandeve.com. This is an exclusive offer specific to this podcast, so be sure to use the code FULL to get your discount, 100% free shipping, and get it fast with rush processing. Code FULL.
Thank you so much to Smalls for sponsoring this portion of Full Coverage. You guys, cat food, it's been the same forever, and it's time that we move our cat food from like just little kibble and little hard little pebbles to, you know, get into the 21st century, and that is what Smalls is.
I love Smalls cat food for my cats. I'm a cat mama.
Yes.
And we feed our cats wet food for sure. We always have. But I've always, looked at the ingredients and I'm like, I don't know what's right. You guys, Smalls is the one, and my cats actually like it. Smalls was started in 2017 when a couple of guys were at home cooking cat food in small batches for their friends. A few short years later, they've served millions of meals to cats around the world.
I'm absolutely obsessed with that. I think that it's so cool that they are doing that. And I just, we want to feed our little furry friends the best things that we can feed them. So give your cat the gift of great cat food this holiday season. Head to smalls.com/full and use promo code FULL at checkout for 50% off your first order plus free shipping. That's the best offer you'll find, but you have to use our code FULL for 50% off your first order. One last time, that's promo code FULL for 50% off your first order plus free shipping. My peak's super easy. I'm just like, right now is like the time I thrive. Like it's starting to get more cool. It's Halloween time. Like I love October.
Yeah.
Like I love October. I love like just the energy of it. I love like seeing everyone like in that kind of like vein. I love seeing like the movies that are coming out, everything. I just love like this time. And I feel like the most like energized when we hit like October, November, December kind of energy. So I'm about to be
What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing for October? For spooky season, what's your favorite thing about it?
I would say like the movies, like Hocus Pocus, like getting to kind of binge and just like chill. And for me, I feel like it's a time to like kind of be inside in like a way where I was like, I want to be indoors during October, which I love. Like I love being inside, watching movies, just chilling, little fireplace happening kind of vibes.
I love that.
That's my favorite.
What's the scariest movie you've ever watched? You too?
The Conjuring.
Ooh.
That's been the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Ever.
Probably that.
The Conjuring.
The Hills Have Eyes. I remember when I was a kid.
I saw that too.
I walked out of the movie theater. That one freaked me out.
That one, whenever it came
crazy.
out,
Yeah.
it was very, very, very scary. Mine was what was it? Ty, what's that scary movie called? Sinister. It's the only scary movie I had to turn off.
Is that the one with the kids, right? With the kids?
And I can take anything. Like I love scary. Sinister got me.
I can't watch scary.
I feel like as I'm gotten older, life is scary enough.
Oh,
like, I don't need a
that's
scary
the real horror
movie
movie.
anymore.
Yes.
Like I'm good with I need something to relax me. So I have no time for scary movies anymore.
Yes. You want the fun, the fantasy.
Yeah.
The Marvel.
I feel that.
What's your favorite genre of movie? Just out of curiosity.
Probably like comedy, rom-com.
I love that.
Yeah.
Me too. I love that.
Little Matthew McConaughey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love some McConaughey.
Oh my God.
I've been recently.
Don't get better
She
than
got
him.
me into that.
I read his whole book. That's how obsessed I am.
Green Lights was a good one.
It's a good book.
That's a great book.
Such a good book. Did you see in the book where he like turned down like $20-50 million to not
do all of them, to just start doing like the movies he
movies,
wanted to do
yeah.
and get out of. He didn't want to be typecast anymore.
I was like,
It
damn,
great.
me and you, Matthew, are different people.
Yeah.
I would have taken that 50.
I would have taken the money.
Happily.
Happily.
All right, one more. What's one more? I'm gonna do it.
I would have done that shit too.
Yeah. So, but that's why it's Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. Your
My
peak.
peak. All right, so I'm in my domesticated era.
Ooh.
I got a Costco card now.
Oh.
Adult.
I
You're
know.
adulting.
I'm adulting, and the Costco steaks are the best steaks you can buy.
Oh, I didn't know
Right?
this.
Oh, I
Best
didn't
steaks
know
you can
that.
buy. And
We're going to Costco.
and
Costco
I
steaks.
brought people over because I wanted to show off my steak grilling skills because I'm domesticated now. And that shit was fire. I hit it. I killed it.
And you slayed.
I
You slayed the steak.
slayed it. Yeah.
That's the most Florida man
awesome.
thing I've ever
Yeah.
heard in my
I
whole life.
was out there on the grill getting it done.
I love
What type
that.
of grill do you have?
I got the green egg.
Oh, I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you won't know what that is.
I don't know what that means. I'm from San Diego.
When you're in the
So I
South
don't
and
know.
you see this green egg, you just know.
It's
like
about to
you
be
know.
fire.
Yeah, that's all you gotta know.
Is it
yeah.
the small ones that like look like a little
Yeah.
saucer?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like a little. Like
What
a
is
little ET.
special about the green egg? Is it how much it costs to have it?
Yeah, I mean that too, you know.
Okay.
But just the way it cooks and the egg and the
Okay.
charcoal, all that, just way better than all the propane and gas.
Oh yeah, charcoal is 100% better.
Oh.
We rent it. We always go to Lake Martin in Alabama over the summer, and the house we added a green egg, and all the guys were like standing around it, like,
Yeah, the dad pose
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Proud of the
Yeah,
steak.
yeah.
Look at this.
That was me. Y'all should see me. I got the TV in the
Oh
garage.
my god!
I
I
got
love
the
that's
garage
that.
real.
turned on. I got the grill outside. Like I'm hitting the dad pose. Like
That's real.
Domesticated Tyler is real right now.
I love
Do you have a
that.
football team?
The Dolphins.
College?
College, the Florida Atlantic Owls.
I don't even know who the hell that is.
I know.
Okay.
It's my little college I play
Okay.
football at.
I love that. I love
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I do you know what the shirt I almost wore today?
What?
Was a dolphin shirt that I just bought. Okay, mind you, I don't know anything.
Is it a classic?
I just bought at Abercrombie. I was like, I need some shirts. And I was like, that's a cute shirt, the little dolphins on it. Got it. And I was about to wear that today. So when you just said dolphins, I was like, why did I wear that shirt?
I mean, it was an Abercrombie shirt, but same
It
difference.
was Abercrombie. It wasn't like, I don't actually know a lot about the Dolphins, but
But is there not
it
a
was
great
sick.
feeling when you got people at the house and you put down fire food like you did it?
the
Maybe
best
it's because I've
feeling
done it for
ever.
like the first time in a
Mhm.
while.
It's
you
the
know?
best feeling ever.
Such a good feeling. Yeah, I'd do
Especially
that shit.
steaks.
Yeah.
Because you can get a steak wrong in many different ways.
Mhm.
I'm going to go to Costco now. I just got rid of my
I'm intrigued.
Costco card because I was like, it stresses me out to go in there because those big old buggies and everybody's hitting
Right.
each other with them and
Mhm.
it's panic mode. But I feel like if I just go in there and get one or two things, it's
Yeah,
safe.
I love it.
You
there.
love Costco.
I mean, like the
The
free
samples.
food samples.
Oh, I used to be a huge Costco person back in the day. And I'll go with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
I loved going. I would just go for the samples. She'd be like,
Was that
"Wanna
on
go to Costco
Sunday or
with me?"
something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like a little Saturday
I'm finding
outing.
my wife at Costco. That's the goal.
That
I
is,
love
okay.
that.
She's a bargain
Ladies,
shopper.
go to
you know?
Costco.
Yes, she's a smart shopper.
She's a smart shopper. She's efficient with her money,
That's true.
Find her at
Costco is
Costco.
efficient.
It is. I mean, that's,
Costco
time
is
and money. You know,
Time and
That's what-
money.
I love
You
that.
can't catch me in those Costco
You
streets.
can't-
Maybe for a steak or two, but
yes,
I don't know about
the
all that.
Costco, the steak, the absolute steak.
Okay, we want to get into interviewing Tyler about all the little questions
Yeah.
we have for him. But first, I have to ask him if he remembers something.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what year this was. It was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper took a bunch of us.
You were on that plane.
I was on the plane
No
to do
shit.
the zero
No
gravity thing. Yes.
I need to see a picture.
I know. I have a picture of like us, but it's like us with a couple, like
Yeah.
a group of people. I'll find one and show you.
Was
but
that not crazy?
I cannot explain
gag
to
every time she
people
tells
like
me.
what exactly it was because every time they ask me, I'm like, it was the craziest thing I think I've ever done. But it
Mm-hmm.
was just like so odd how like we were floating in space, but it was because the plane was dropping out of the sky.
Well, I completely forgot to do that. That's like one of the coolest things I've ever done.
How could you forget?
Yeah.
I know
Life.
sometimes I forget
Life.
I did it too, and then
Life.
sometimes it comes back and I'm like, wow, I'm sickening. I literally did that.
And with
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
And a bunch of people
So
were
cool.
literally throwing up everywhere. And they
Uh-huh.
remember they had to put them in the seats. And they were like, if you get sick, you still have to be on the plane. But we're just going to strap you to a seat now and let you
Like
experience
that makes
it.
anything better.
No,
you know?
right? So, but it was so cool.
It was
Wasn't it?
epic.
It really
That's so cool.
was.
The fact that
I
guys
mean,
did that
you
is
get like
sick thing.
sucked to the floor, and the next thing you know, you're literally in zero gravity, just floating.
Floating. And like it sucks you so hard to the floor. What is it? The plane going
The
up?
plane goes
G-force
up,
or
yeah, so
something.
it sucks you down, then just free falls.
And they did it like 15 times.
Yeah.
It felt like. Like
Towards
they
the
just-
end, I was getting a little sick.
I was too, like my stomach was light
I was gonna
towards
say, I'm
the
like,
end.
how
I
can
was
you not feel
like,
sick?
"Ugh." I took so much Dramamine that morning.
I was
You
scared
knew.
going up, not gonna lie.
Were you?
Yeah, I was real scared.
I was a rock star. Just kidding. I was scared. Just kidding.
I wasn't scared at all.
I just like didn't know what exactly I was doing, you know? So I was just like, okay.
I just feel like it's a really high place to be playing games. You
I
know?
agree.
Just free fall at that
Also,
level?
You know,
we're
you-
dumb for doing that.
We're in
Yeah.
a giant
Y'all could have
plane.
died.
They don't even let people do that for real. That's like for astronaut training. Like it's like I think you have to pay like a normal amount of money to do that.
Yeah, it's expensive to do that.
Like they're not. That's
Really?
like, you know what we did is the equivalent to what the fucking submarine people
Titan.
did. Dead.
The explosions.
That's what we did.
Y'all could have exploded in the sky.
Literally, you should not ever get in a plane that's going to drop out of the sky for fun.
But you didn't. It was,
Well,
but it
Dr.
was for
Pepper-
Dr. Pepper, though.
He's not a Dr. Pepper fan. I did it because I was a Dr. Pepper fan. You did it because you were on The Bachelor.
Sure.
Do you like Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah. I love Dr. Pepper.
Yes. I literally love Dr. Pepper, and I talk about it on my social media. It's my personality trait. And so that's why they invited me.
In college, like rum and Dr. Pepper was my drink.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So you do like it.
I'm
That's
going to
real.
find some funny videos of
when you guys did the
doing
thing?
it so you'll remember. But
Yeah.
I know. I was like, I have to bring that up to him. I was going to bring it up to you before. I was like, no, I'll do it on the podcast. See if you remember us doing it. But that's funny. There's a lot of cool people on it, though. I think Dale. I talked to Dale a bit.
Dale was on it.
And there's like a bunch of us. There's like 30 of us.
Dale was on there. Connor Wood was on there.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Connor Wood was
Mannon
on there.
Matthews, she was on there.
I love her.
She's hilarious.
She is hilarious.
That's so
There's a
cool.
lot of people. I don't know.
It was like 30 of us. It was a ton of us. So, but anyways, it was a really cool experience. And he was on it. So random.
Very.
So random. Whenever Miriam was like, do you want to have Tyler on? I was like, do you know what's so weird? We went to outer space together.
We free fell from the sky.
We were trying to die together, actually.
Yeah,
We tried to
we tried to
die.
die.
And that's the only time we've ever hung out. Okay,
that.
questions for you.
Oh, yeah, we have questions. We have questions written down.
So, Tyler, you're on the show Special Forces, which is out now. You can actually watch it on Hulu, but it's
all we
on
watch.
Fox.
Fox.
Monday nights at 9.
There it is.
Oh.
So they've only released 2 episodes, but tonight the 3rd episode comes out, correct?
Last night came out.
Oh, so there's 3 out now.
3.
We've watched 2 so far.
I've watched 2 so far.
But we can pretend today's Monday.
We're going to do that.
That's true. It's Monday.
Today is Monday.
Today
and
is
2 episodes are
Monday.
out. But by the time this episode airs, I think 4 episodes
episodes.
will be out. You guys should watch it because this show is way crazier than what I thought it was going to be.
We were
Yeah,
starting it kind of like, let's just see, like, we have Tyler coming on, like, let's just, we were literally together, we're like, should we put like an episode on, let's just watch it. We were shocked
We were
at
shocked.
how
It's nuts.
wild.
My first question I have to start with is like, what made you? I know you didn't know all the details of the show and what you were gonna be doing because you don't know until you're on there. But my question is to you: what made you want to just do this?
Other than the check.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Other than that check.
depending on the check. Now watching it, I'm like, that had to be a fat check.
That'd be a big check.
Yeah, no. So I was just out of a huge project, and that project beat me up, and I was like, I was like, I'm gonna take a vacation. I'm gonna get away. And then, like, probably 2-3 weeks later, this show calls me, and it's like a week and a half before they're supposed to leave. Like, we need to know soon. Like,
Oh,
do
damn.
you want to do it?
Oh,
And I was
turnover.
like, immediately I was like, yeah, I want to do it. Like, it's gonna be a
did
vacation.
you know what it was at all?
I knew a little bit about it. Like,
Okay.
I knew Hannah Brown
Hannah was on
did
it.
it the
I've
season
seen
before.
clips of her. I haven't watched her season.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it now because I'm so interested because it is a really interesting show. But I've saw clips of Hannah,
So I was like, and she told me before, like, it's like the hardest thing she's ever done.
and Hannah's tough.
She's tough.
She's very
She's
tough.
athletic.
I've trained with her before. Like, she doesn't
She's
stop.
tough.
She
Yeah.
goes for it. But I'm in my mind, I'm like, I played football. I've been through some shit. Like, her tough and my tough's a little different. you know?
Right, right.
I was wrong. I was real wrong. Her tough, real tough. And so that vacation I thought I was going to get was the hardest physical, mentally grueling task I've ever done. And it beat me up. It broke us down.
Wow.
It's brutal.
We haven't even seen everything yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and like it's like we've been through 3 episodes, and I'm like, it's just about like it hasn't even got to the hard stuff yet.
Episode 2 already got me together.
Episode 2
It got
shook
me.
me. 3 people went home. 3 people went home in episode
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
already. Just in episode 2, 3 people said, "Get me out of here."
And like so like I was watching it, and I'm like, what I'm happy about is it does show how scary it looks. 'Cause
Yeah, like it doesn't make it look so wimpy,
Easy.
you know,
No.
because you never know what cameras can make things perception look like.
Exactly. I'm like, it does tell the story of how high these things are and how scary these things are. It's intense. It's intense. But the grueling stuff starts to come, and it's just, it beats you up.
I didn't really think it could get worse, to be honest with you.
Like I would have been out the second my skin hit
The
that
water, the
Mhm.
water one, the ice cold
Did that
water.
did that like literally shake you? Like,
Oh
did
yeah,
you,
I mean, I laugh at myself because like I was like,
we had a conversation about that.
We were like,
Because Tom, I don't know who went first in real
Tom-
life, but
Tom
Tom,
couldn't even,
was
like,
it in real
breathe.
life? So when Tom was doing that, because I watched Vanderpump, I'm like, now Tom, you're gonna
Like,
get
you're
the pity vote
lying.
either way.
Yeah,
Because he was
you're a
like,
liar.
and I was like, Tom,
yeah.
lying
you're
ass
not.
bitch.
And then everybody that went in had the exact same reaction, and I was like, oh my
They really
God.
can't.
Jack Osborne's like a stone-faced killer. He
Dude,
just is like,
Jack Osborne.
Okay.
No
He's
big
doing it, I'm
deal.
like, I'm scared.
Well, when you're raised by Ozzy Osbourne,
yeah, you know
you've
what?
been through enough.
You've lived. You've lived.
he's like
You've
ice
lived.
water.
You've lived.
And then when the way he picked up the
this is what
heaviest
this is what our
rock,
bathtubs were every night. You know,
literally for fun.
y'all doing cold plunges now? Like my dad used to duck us in these.
Like I was like, Jack Osborne surprises me, honestly. Remember whenever y'all had to carry the rock? And,
Oh
And he had that
my
big
God.
ass rock. And you're
You saw my pebble?
oh, we did. We saw you and Tom.
Yes,
you
yeah.
and
But I would have
Tom.
done the same. I would have been like, I'm gonna get the smallest rock. Of
course. Like,
Yes.
hello.
Well, I mean, I knew we were about to get punished.
Of
Yeah.
You know,
course.
and I see these people grabbing big old rocks. I'm like, idiot.
Literally.
Same.
And so I grab my little rock, and like, so we do our workouts. And what makes it worse is like, they didn't really show it, but I'm like, we have to do like these throwdowns with the rocks and like burpees.
Uh-huh.
My rock breaks into like 3 little pieces. So now I got like a little, even smaller rock.
Nature took its course.
Yes.
And so like I'm seeing Jack Osborne in front of me. He's carrying his rock like this, you
Oh,
know, like
yes.
it's like an infant, you know.
A child.
Huge.
Yeah, so is Nick Vial. They're dying. And like we get done with the workout. I'm like, we go into the back room to our bunks or whatever. I go, guys, preserve your body. It's like you don't need to have an ego out here.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's like you're already gonna be going through it. You
And
don't
it's
need to have
about to
an ego
get
too.
worse.
Yeah.
And then a minute later, they call us all back out.
I
They don't show
saw
this
that.
part.
I saw.
Wait,
well,
what
they
happened?
called
What
y'all
happened?
back
So
out.
they call
pretty
us all
quick.
back out. Maybe they did show. I don't remember. They call us all back out, and they make me, Tom, JoJo, and Aaron Jackson go get rocks again, and they make us hold it over our head because they're like number 4 and number 5, which is me and Tom, wanted to get small rocks, and like
The way they didn't air
didn't show
that.
They didn't show
They
that.
didn't air that,
They
and they
didn't air
made y'all
that.
do it.
they made me sit there and hold like literally minutes after I said that, guys, take care of your bodies, preserve
Yeah, I'd be like,
yourself.
it's fine, it's fine.
And I'm like, oh shit, I should have said that. So then I'm like, they're watching us. But then I asked them
Uh-huh.
later on, like, the staff doesn't get to see anything we're doing behind closed doors.
Oh, so they really don't.
No.
So it's a coincidence.
Yeah, it was just a coincidence.
Oh my God. Okay, wait. So first of all, that sucks you to do that, and they didn't even air it.
Mm-mm.
So people don't
I know,
even
fuck,
know that
you
you had to
know.
go back. Second thing, I have a question.
Tara.
Tara Reid.
Let's talk about
Oh,
Tara.
she's comedy gold.
And no,
We were like,
watching her, I
this
was
is-
like, she is like a star.
this
like,
is for TV.
Yeah. No,
she's here
like,
for the TV.
she was like, I
Was
mean,
she really not well?
she was just
She
all
looked
over the
unwell.
place. You know what I
there you
mean?
go. Yeah.
And like, did you see the cigarette part?
Oh,
Yes.
Like how
3
hilarious
fucking
was
packs
that?
out of her pocket.
I didn't know that happened.
the way she was like, oh, I didn't know that one was in there.
Yeah, you know.
How did you not know that
I
happened? They
never
must have
saw.
pulled her off.
Yeah, I never saw. Like, I think we were all running to the cars, and they pull her back. You know, and she's emptying all this cigarettes, and
What was
Yeah.
she thinking was gonna happen?
I just was like, oh my, like seeing that, and then.
Okay, wait. They made you carry her 30-pound book bag because you were helping her. So they're like,
I mean,
you
we-
can carry it.
We were, me and JoJo at one point were basically carrying her up this mountain. And you ever seen like the video of the dog where it's like swimming above the water, like his owner's holding him above the water, just
Uh-huh.
swimming? Like that was her. Like she was like moving her legs, and we were just carrying her.
But like nothing's actually happening.
and she
No.
y'all just have her lifted up by the book bag.
Yeah.
Her feet are just moving like this.
But I mean, poor girl. The
Yeah.
bag is a third of her weight.
You know what I was thinking? She did say on camera,
She
she
made
was like,
points.
it's not fair. You should have the bag's weight per person's body weight. Like, I'm obviously going to suffer. And I agreed with that because whenever they handed her bag initially, I was like,
She almost fell
oh,
when they
that's
handed
how
it to her.
much she weighs. Like, there's no way. And then you're helping her to, like, Tyler carry her back.
And she
Yeah.
could still barely survive that.
Still,
without
even
the
walking
backing.
the mountain.
I mean, it was brutal, you know, and like for her, I give her so much credit for her getting through what she got through.
I agree. And she got in the cold
She got in the
water.
water.
She did the cold
She did
water
the
one
cold
too.
water. Here's my thing about that though. So
Give it to us. Give us
she's
the
an
tea.
actress. Right?
Yes,
Yeah, of course.
100%.
And I'm over here like rehearsing her like rehearsing her lines, like not her lines, but like the tests. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yes, because
Yeah.
you have to say what it means.
Like the Muppet and all that shit.
And like we've been doing this for like 2 hours now, like rehearsing these things.
Oh.
And finally, I go to her, and go, "Aren't you an actor? Like, how do you remember your lines? You know?
No, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but it couldn't stick. But I mean, it was different than lines, of course. There's
It's
no
that
emotion
shock. I
to
suppose
it.
it's that
Yeah, and
shock,
the shock
too.
of the cold. Yeah,
Have you ever been in water that cold before?
yeah. They used to make us like do stuff like that in football, but I don't know
Oh.
about freezing,
Like ice baths
lake
and stuff?
ice. You know, like that's a different cold.
I mean, when you're cutting into the actual ice of a river.
It was intimidating.
I don't think
Like,
I've
I
ever
would-
felt water like that before. Like I've done like a
Oh.
little cold plunge,
Mhm.
but I
Never
don't think
felt
I've
like
ever
that.
done that before. So like I don't even know how that would feel.
Yeah, no.
It would like, just like they said, like it would shock your body so much that you like your body's trying to react in any way it can just to like to survive because
Mhm.
it doesn't know what to do. It's been too shocked.
But then like the worst part too is now you're wet.
See, that's what
Oh.
I was thinking. When you get out of the water, how do you get
And then you gotta-
dry in
well,
that stupid tent?
We have other extra clothes, so you
And
always
Tara's
carry
helping you.
a set of clothes with you. But then you still gotta put on wet boots. You know.
Oh, I would be pissed.
Yeah, it's the
Could
worst.
you go in the water without your boots?
No.
See, these are things I would ask, and they would break
Yeah.
my neck on set.
Yeah. They'd be like, "How dare you, Laura? You idiot!"
you would have been the one that they would ask the questions like
Yeah. So can we do without the boots? And they would be like, "You're going in for
like Kelly
2
Rizzo
minutes."
asked. It was such a funny question. So we were given wetsuits in the last
Mhm.
episode, and she goes, "Do we wear our long johns under our wetsuit?" You know, and the guy's like, "No, you fucking idiot." You know,
That would be me.
Me
and we're
too.
all kind of like laughing at her. You know what I mean? Like,
That would have been me 100%. I know that they would be pissed at me.
I'd be
I would
very
ask so many
upset about the
questions.
wet cold boot. That probably would have
Oh,
sent
that
me
would've got you.
home. That would have
Yeah.
sent me
Yeah.
home before the.
well, it's just
water.
like debilitating. You just like sitting there, like
Yeah.
just like you can never get comfortable because you're always cold. Your feet are like freezing off. It's just the worst.
Did you end up getting close with anyone that was on the show? Like, and stayed close with them?
Yes. I think the closest people I got to was Aaron Jackson, JoJo Siwa,
Love JoJo.
Nick Vial, and probably Bodie Miller.
Oh, that's really awesome.
Oh, I love that.
And then Kelly Rizzo as like after the show more so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have a question. So you guys did the challenge where they literally lunge you over a drop down. How tall was that? I can't remember. It's like the mountain where you had to race down.
The dam.
Yes,
dam.
the dam.
I think I heard JoJo say she looked it up. It was like 350 feet.
It looked
Ginormous.
like you were on the top of Mount Everest.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Were you scared?
No, the girl that threw up.
Whenever
The girl
it-
that threw
So
up.
heights are like my biggest fear.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And so like you have to like step over this thing and then basically invert yourself,
Yeah.
looking face down. So like your feet are on the wall. You're holding yourself in. You know.
I have a question. How are you holding yourself up? I know a lot of people just immediately flopped and like
Yeah.
dangled. Like, how do you? Is it your muscles? You're literally just like
I'm
being
squeezing
stiff?
everything in my body.
Okay.
Like I'm just
So
scared
I would've
everything's
been a
tight.
dangler.
You know?
Yeah, you're just freaking out.
I would have been a dangler.
You would have been a dangler.
I would have been a rag
You
doll.
would- no, the girl that like threw up. Like,
That would have been me.
Savannah. Yeah.
Savannah.
It's because she was scared of heights, or it was just
I
probably
think
too
no,
much.
her stomach.
Well,
on
it's
the
just like
stomach.
it's like hard to maneuver and figure out how to do it, you know. And it's, so she probably just missed her feet and then slipped.
And then
Like Big
freaked
Robert
her the-
Horry slipped too, you know. Like it was hard.
No, yeah, and then like I think like when like the belt's there and it pushes up against your stomach.
Oh yeah, the
It
belt.
You're gonna
was
just
so
throw up.
much
Yeah.
on her. Yeah, a girl literally gets over and immediately just throws up everywhere. It looks so hard. I'm not scared of heights at all. They don't bother me. But when I saw that, I
wish
was
could
like,
do that.
They bother me.
I think it would
Have you
have got me.
skydived?
No, but I haven't because a bunch of influencers went skydiving in Hawaii, and the next week the plane crashed and everyone died. So
All
now,
the influencers
no,
died?
No, oh my god.
But they went on the exact same plane the week prior, so it could have been them. So
Jesus.
now I've always been like, well, maybe I shouldn't skydive since the planes really do crash.
Mhm, like it's
'cause
real.
These little prop
In
planes,
Hawaii,
you know,
right?
they're
The
not
Hawaii one?
regulated. Yeah. So that's why I haven't skydived. But you know what would have got me is the cold water. Actually, everything. The Rock.
The Rock.
The
would've
Rock
got
would have
you.
got
I would have
me.
loved to see you with
Oh,
the Rock.
you-
No, the
Honey.
Laura would have had a pebble this big.
Oh yeah.
It's so-
I would have tarot read that rock.
Tarot read it?
I would have
Yes.
tarot read it that thing the whole way
Laura, if they
through.
asked you to do it, would you do it?
It according to what the check looks like, because now I
If the check was-
know
What would that
Sickening.
number have to be?
6 digits for sure.
Mhm.
High
High 6 or low 6?
I feel like I'm like such a mentally tough person until I have to see that.
No, your toxic trait is thinking that she could do this shit.
That's my toxic trait though. So I do know that that's my toxic trait is that I feel like I can do things when I can't. I would say
Delusion.
low 6 though.
A low six, for
A couple
sure.
100,000.
Just that's all.
Wait, I have a question. If you leave the show early, I'm sure you don't get paid.
No, you get paid up front.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's all about gutting it out. Like, and there's no money on the line. There's nothing.
Yeah, because I was wondering, I was like, there's
to
no
incentivize
prize.
you to stay. It's just
Can you do
you
it?
get your fee up front, and that's it.
I would.
That's what I- when I did,
Okay.
So you
When I
can,
did
you can
Surreal.
go
You can dip.
do the first challenge and like peace.
So special
Honestly,
forces,
good
if
for
you're
Tara.
looking for someone, honestly, good for
Tara,
Tara.
honestly.
Good for Tara.
Yeah, if you're looking for a day one exit, give her a call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call me.
Don't call me. I will not be showing you.
Wait, let me see. Wait, you said your brother was in the military whenever, or has done military
He's
training.
in the army.
Oh, is he?
Mhm.
So did it kind of inspire you a little bit?
Yeah, it's like, to get a taste of what they go through, and I mean, I've already had so much respect for him in the military,
Wow.
but now it's like way more.
Yeah.
Those guys, they're
Would you do the
amazing.
show again?
immediately after the show. Hell no.
Okay. Okay.
Took time.
Now that time has come and passed. Yeah, I do it.
Did you learn
How long
anything?
did it last?
Yeah. How long did the show last?
8 days.
8 days?
The show goes for 8 days.
I
wow.
thought it
So
was
when they're
literally like
filming this,
4 weeks.
like they're not playing around. They're like
No.
boom, boom, boom.
You're on 17 hours of the day, and there's no production, there's no producers.
no.
It's just you and the staff,
and so
I don't
and
know
then just
if I
camera
could
crew.
do that.
and the camera crew.
That literally kind of, I wouldn't want to be there for longer, but that would be very, very, very hard.
8 days is tough.
8 days is tough. 17 hours.
Mhm. I would every day. We get watches, so I would just sit there and
Just
like,
look,
count
please.
down the time. Okay, we got 5 more hours till.
Would you get your phones?
11. No phones.
For 8 days, no phones.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm out. I'm just kidding.
It's hard-
I bet it
it's
is.
hard.
I bet it is though.
It's such a nice thing.
I
to
bet
just,
it
like,
is.
Get away from it.
100%. Oh, wow. This is some real perspective for us.
I'm still not doing it, but yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, do it, man.
Sounds
It's fucking-
good.
Sounds fucking great for them.
Yeah.
No, it looks really, really bad.
It's hard.
That's
I've
not-
always like wanted to. I'm always like, would I go on Survivor? Would I go on like all these like things?
Would
and I'm
you
like,
do
I don't think I can
Survivor?
survive.
Would I?
Survivor.
I don't know if I would do well. When I get hungry, I like fall out.
What I said.
The hunger beast will
I
get
said
you.
the hunger will
Mhm.
get you because there's a bunch of behind the scenes on Survivor where they come out and they tell you stuff they don't film. And they're like, honestly, most of us have such bad migraines every day from not eating, and like we faint on the show and they
Yeah, I
won't
believe
show it. And so they're like, it's way harder than you think it is. And that's why I always said I wouldn't do Survivor because the food thing.
Yeah.
They don't
I
feed
think that would be
you.
my hardest part is like getting enough food.
They fed you on Special Forces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
They
they
got
were
to
fed.
eat.
They were fed.
They were fed.
And warm at times.
Special
Warm at
Forces will be
times.
hard, way harder than Survivor though, because the challenges are like nothing compared to
But then
that.
it's like if it's 8 days of Special Forces, but then like
30 on
30
Survivor.
of Survivor. It's like, what would you take?
That's true. And with no food, skinny.
I think I'll still take the 8 days.
Yeah.
Give me
I
a
think I
quick.
would too. I would
Right?
too, because then you also are
It's like ripping
guaranteed
the
money.
Band-Aid off, you
You're
know.
also guaranteed like
Yeah.
your feet. You get it.
Mm.
Like Survivor, if you lose, you're not getting that $1 million.
Oh yeah,
dude.
you don't get anything.
You get
And, like,
nothing.
it's not even up to your own fate. It's like up to everyone else.
Everyone else.
Like you got to be like a con man almost. Like
You do have to be a
Yes.
con man. That's why I always said if I went on the show, I would never be like, I'm an influencer. I live in LA. I would totally make up another story because they're
Mhm.
going to be like, she knows the social game. Like, you want to play off like a dumb girl or something. Like, I don't know what's
I'd
going
be too
on.
damn nice.
That's
Me
good
too.
though. That keeps people on, but you wouldn't be mean enough to get people out and
Yeah.
sabotage like your best friend. And that's how you win the show.
I couldn't sabotage my best friend. If we were on it together, I wouldn't sabotage you.
I would get you out.
I know she would. I know she would.
I would do it.
I don't know, like, you know what? It's okay because it's her dream.
Okay, wait.
What a supportive friend.
One thing I am, I'm a supportive
I'll split
friend.
the million with you.
Okay.
25,
You know,
75.
the thing is that what we would do, we would go in and we would not tell people that we were friends.
Okay.
We would
Even
just be
though
like, oh,
we're
it's nice to meet you.
iconic friends.
No. We'd be like, it's so nice to meet you. Like, I'm Manny. We would like low key secretly, people wouldn't know.
I like it.
That's what we would do.
I like it.
We would lie like a rug.
We can dream.
We can dream.
We can dream.
We can all fucking
we
dream.
can dream. Okay, I have a question. You went on SNL.
Yes.
I heard that you were asked to do that like the night before.
Yeah. I got the call.
How'd that happen?
I got the call Friday night. I was at my one of my good cause buddies' weddings. I was in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh wow.
Yep. And got the call, and I was like, I don't know if this is real. So I sent it off to my manager. My manager calls me back like, this is the real. Do you want to do it? I was like, I don't know. Should I? Like, I'm at my buddy's wedding. He's like, yes, it's going to be iconic. It's Kim Kardashian, Saturday Night Live.
Like the most
Like,
iconic Kim's episode.
And, like, so
Come on.
So he's like, you should do it. So I'm like, okay. So I go and I'm like consulting one of my buddies about it, him and his wife, and they're country bumpkin, like North Carolina kids, you know. And she's like, this is gonna be the most specialest day of their life. Like you can't miss it.
Is this what I sound like when I talk to you?
No, Laura, it's not what you sound like.
This is what it sounds like when I
You
talk to you,
can't miss
isn't it?
You
And
can't
I'm
miss
like,
it.
now I'm starting to feel bad. I'm like, damn, I can't miss my boy's wedding.
Wait, so you would miss the wedding?
To do it.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so
And you're there for the wedding?
no, I'm not in the wedding. I'm just a guest at the wedding.
But
Got
you
it,
flew
got it.
all the way to there
Yeah.
to attend the wedding.
Got it.
Yep.
And then you would have to like leave.
Leave.
Exactly.
Damn.
Oh my God.
And so I go to my boy who's, having the wedding, who's getting married. And I'm like,
Smart.
hey, like, SNL hit me up. I was like, I want to know what you think about this. Like, should I go do it? Like, I don't want to, mess up your big day. He's like, bro, go. What are you doing here? You
That's
know?
a good friend.
And so flew out Saturday morning, got out to SNL, did it that night, and it was epic. I mean,
How was it? Were you nervous? Like, cause you were like,
I'd
what
be
am I
shitting myself, to be
doing?
honest.
what was cool is like we were in that room together, like with like Chris Rock, Amy Schumer, everybody,
So cool.
Blake Griffin, and we were all like drinking, shooting the shit.
Ah, I
I got
love
like
that.
2 lines, so it's not like I have to remember
Right.
much, and I just got to be me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
And
playing
so
you.
I'm playing me. You
Yeah.
know? So I can't fuck that one up too badly. And so, like, because we were hanging out so much, like we were playing cards and playing like with sugar packets.
That was probably the coolest
I love
part.
that.
I like
Betting sugar packets.
Yeah, like I remember like I beat like Chris Rock on a straight. I thought I lost. Like, no, you won. I was like, I don't even know how to play cards, and I'm over here.
Wow.
Like everyone was sharing stories, like talking about their favorite arenas to like perform in. Like it was so cool.
Wow, what an iconic
That's
moment.
so cool.
So I bet that was probably like cooler than going on SNL, was getting to hang out like for real with everybody and like
Yeah,
you being
exactly.
there
Like
was so cool.
it was amazing. It was one of those like, whoa, wait, I'm doing this kind of moment,
Is
Totally.
it cool that you listen? There's a lot
Surreal.
of people from Bachelor, Bachelorette. There's a lot of people. Is it cool that you're so iconic from the show that they needed for the Bachelor scene? They needed to pull you for it.
I mean, maybe I like to think so. You know.
Yeah, that's
That's
really
sick.
cool because you have to think about all the people who've come off that show and that's famous and all the guys. And like when you think of the show, it's like you were a main character.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was like an honor one to
Yeah.
get the call, but it was epic. I don't know. It was like, yeah, for them to pick me out of everyone who's done it, like it was.
That's so epic.
cool.
How was Kim?
She was great. We didn't get to really interact with her so much because
Yeah.
I mean, she's prepping for so many different
Yeah.
Oh,
skits
you're right. Yeah,
and everything
totally.
like that. She glows.
Yeah.
She really does.
She is just stunning. She's
She
beautiful.
is.
She's kind.
But
She is sweet. What?
Khloe Kardashian.
Ooh, Chloe.
She came
Was
in
she there?
killing.
Yeah, she's on her the
I forgot-
episode
I didn't
with
see the
Chris.
episode.
She came
Oh.
in killing.
I'm the
And-
biggest Kardashian fan. We've met Kim several times. She's a
I like Kim.
literal angel.
Mhm.
She was super nice.
Super, super sweet. Kim, she knows how to work a room. Like she's
She's very good.
professional, so sweet to everyone. She doesn't give diva. But Chloe's the one you got your eye on, I see.
Yeah, she was tall,
Beautiful.
curvy. I was like, yeah, Khloe, what's up?
She's
You
the
know?
one, honey. So we're
But
just
my
putting it
jaw
out
was on
there.
the floor and I couldn't speak, so I was trying to get it back up.
I was like, you were in that cold water again.
Yeah,
You did.
Courtney, whatever the fucking name.
Yes. Oh my
Okay.
God, that's hilarious.
Your season, like me and most people, is one of the most iconic seasons of Bachelor history.
I agree. Hannah Brown is my favorite season of all
Hannah
time. of
Brown. That's a
Bachelorette.
true Alabama girl too, just through and through.
Maybe that's why I like her so much. It's Alabama. I like
It might
Alabamians.
be. They'll get you.
I
Where you
like
from,
them.
Manny?
San Diego, from
San
California.
Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just love them.
Your season is so iconic.
Would you ever do it again?
Yeah, we wonder if you
I
do
was
it
like curious.
again.
Like, would you ever do The Bachelorette again?
The Bachelorette?
Yeah.
No. Like,
Bachelor?
as a bachelor, possibly. You know.
Ooh.
Possibly. Okay, that's
Possibly.
good.
I think it's just has to like come at the right time in my life.
Okay,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Depending.
So
How was Luke P?
we are looking. What was it as intense as it seemed on camera?
Because he
he seemed not well.
really unwell.
yeah. Delirious. I think that's the word we used
Okay.
earlier. You know?
Delirious.
Okay.
No,
Delulu.
here's the thing with Luke. I was growing up, I always give everyone the benefit of the doubt. My mom is always like, you always take care of the person who's like left out. You always bring them in. You always
That's
make everyone
awesome.
feel
I love
welcome,
that.
and Luke was that guy. I was never really around any of Luke's happenings and things he was doing, so I always heard people complain about it.
Oh.
But I was always like giving him the benefit of the doubt because I didn't see it, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And I told him, I was like, man, just respect Hannah, respect everyone's time, and you'll be fine, you know. Like, and then he got me to a point, and like at one point, like we had to like share a bed, you know. And so we were cool, you know, like we were cool, and it was like in Scotland, you know. And then I think we went to Latvia. I was like, when I was like, I can't do
You're
it
over
anymore.
it too.
That's whenever
he like, I don't know what he did, but it was off camera too. I was like, bro, I will.
no.
Even worse.
I was like, I'm not the one.
So he tried your ass.
He tried you.
He tried your ass.
Well, no, I think it was on camera, but they didn't use it.
Oh.
And I was like turned up on him. I was like, yo, I'm not the one. Like,
I can't believe they didn't use it.
Yeah, because he was being so disrespectful. He was being disrespectful to me. Everyone. I was like, I'm not the one. Like, if you come across this line, I'll whoop your ass right now. Like,
he needed it bad.
and like I was ready to go.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, if this is what I go for, this is what I go for. You know?
Exactly. He's from Jupiter.
He's from Jupiter.
Fuck with Jupiter, dude.
But I just don't fuck with like the disrespect. I don't even like it's like not even that it was directed towards me, but I was like, you're ruining this for Hannah.
100%. 100%.
Hannah's either she don't pick me, she don't pick someone else, but like this is her deal.
Right.
It's our opportunity to meet her. It's not your show, Luke. It's her show.
He thought it was his.
And so I had a problem with that. And then after that, they separated us for good.
Oh, really?
And then there was one funny moment though, and my two best friends from the show got eliminated the same night.
Oh.
And
so you
he's
were a
still
Lone
here.
Ranger.
And I'm like, why the hell is this man still here?
Yeah.
And Hannah's like sick. We're in Latvia, and she's like on the ground, and she's like, everyone's kind of corralled around her, and she's like, oh, that was so hard. I'm like not feeling good, blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, I just want to make a toast for you being the strongest woman there is and getting through that. Like, I am so grateful and proud of you. And I'm behind him like, you can stop kissing her ass, man. You already got the rose.
I'm obsessed.
And then he like looks at me like this and kind of like gives me like the evil eye, you know? And
Well, that's corny. He's being corny.
Yeah. And then that night we all go back to go eat. And I'm sitting there at this round table. And I told Luke that day, I was like, I ain't like these dudes. Like, I won't talk shit to you on camera and then be your friend off. Like, I'm done, you know? And so we're sitting at a round table and there's one seat next to me. And he comes to pull up. I go, Luke, I told you, don't come around me. I don't like you. Like, don't sit here. He sits down and I'm fuming.
Oh my God.
So I got this big like bowl of rice, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna punch this rice and shoot it all out. I'm gonna start some shit.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna fucking go there.
Yeah, and there's no cameras. It's just like everyone's done like getting like their late meal of the day. Like producers are sitting around us. Everyone's just like chilling, you know. And I'm gonna smash this rice. It's gonna go everywhere. It's gonna start something. This is good, you know. But then I was like, dude, that shit's probably just gonna end up all over me.
That's gonna hit you right in the fucking face.
So then I stood up over him, I like cheek checked him. I was like, bro, what I tell you about coming around me? Like, don't sit next to me. Don't be like, I don't, you know. And then like he kind of like looked up at me, and then all the producers saw what I did, and everyone like came and swarmed me and like,
they're like, don't do it.
They're like, stop it.
Yeah, they like scooped me up. They put me in an interview room, and I went off on them. And then they never used any of it. So
yeah.
Wow.
The way that like honestly like if there was a behind the scenes like of The Bachelorette that season, you know it would be crazy.
Yeah, and this
Like,
is what I was
crazy.
curious of. I was like, was he crazy for TV? No, he was like a little dickhead. You know, through
regardless.
and
through and through. I think you know. He just like he lived like
Well,
I
it's
feel
like
like he was like living like 20 years behind. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like couldn't
That's when he
couldn't
gave
get
very
past
much
of
that
like
energy.
her doing
With
a
other
date with
guys.
another guy, you know. I was just like, dude, like grow
And you
up.
know what the show is.
Exactly.
Like you know exactly what you're signing up
So-
for.
I'm like, she's not your girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend. Like, we're all dating this girl.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a weird concept, but like you know what you're signing up for, and so many people have done it before you. So it's like, why is this shocking now? He seems like the type of guy, like you said, you asked him not to come near you, so he's gonna directly try to sit right beside you.
Yes.
Hannah asked him to leave to the point she had to move a podium.
Yes,
And
exactly.
he's gonna stay there. Like
That moment was great.
That
was iconic. See, I think that things like that is what made the show
There
so
was so
iconic
many.
that season.
There were so many
It
great
is.
things that happened. Like, that moment, her like saying like Jesus still loves me.
Yes,
like,
yes.
was,
When
like,
they were eating, like
Jesus still loves me.
yes,
like,
yes.
those moments were just like fantastic and like TV gold. I feel like
She'll go
They
down in
were.
history as like one of the best bachelorettes, in my
For
personal
sure.
opinion.
Oh, 100%.
What would the circumstances be for you to be like want to go on The Bachelor, to be the like Bachelor? If like they were like, we want you to come on, and be like, okay, well, this is what I would want to make sure in my life and like for the show.
Yeah, I think so. Right now, like where I'm at in life, like I have a lot of things happening, a lot of moving pieces, and like I want to get my life settled, figured out.
Mm.
Like I know where I want to be and what I want to do,
Mhm.
but now it's like making that happen. You know, when
Yeah.
I went on The Bachelorette, I was a general contractor. I actually was, but
I was going to ask you about that.
I was building my first house, but I was making like $200 a week. You know,
Oh, wow.
Once I would have made money once the house sold.
Yeah.
Of
You
course.
know, but that was my first house, first job. You know.
Wow.
So I'm at a point now where I have a lot of things. I got restaurants. I got
Mhm.
I got houses I'm building and selling. I
wow.
got like my own projects. Like
That's amazing.
I want to be in
Love
a
that.
place where I feel good. Like my businesses are moving in a positive
and
direction,
running.
Thriving.
and running, and then I can go leave and go do something like that.
Smart.
You know, because I feel like as for myself to truly give myself to somebody, I need to have calmness and peacefulness, like at home, at work, at everything. Because like if I'm feeling down or negative because I'm behind, I'm not the best me, you know. And
Right.
like I'll go through life where I'm ups and downs of it. I'm learning
Of
to get
course.
better with it, but you know, like I'm not proud of what I've got yet. Like I'm excited and I'm
Yeah.
happy, but I haven't built it yet. And I think once I built it and I'm ready, I think I'm ready to take on that next part of my life. And if it's maybe I'll be with somebody before that, and I won't have to do it, you know. But
Oh, yeah, that's
if
true. I guess
not-
that could happen.
Yeah, it just depends
I
on
forget
like
that
life.
that's an option
Yeah, life
too.
just happens.
Yeah.
sometimes.
Khloe Kardashian could
Exactly, you know.
Exactly.
But if the Bachelor were to happen down the road, possibly.
That's really cool.
I love that.
I'm a big believer in you don't do anything, you know, half-ass. You do it
Yeah.
like foolhardily and
You want to be like 100% ready.
exactly.
I like that.
And I also want like the girl whoever I pick to be happy to come to what I got.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like you're ready to start life.
Yeah,
You
like,
know?
like when the show's over, like what happens? These people go to New York or LA. You know,
Yeah,
Right.
that's so
It's true.
true, by
It's
the
true.
if
way.
my show's over, hey, sweetheart, we're going to Jupiter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
we're going
So I
to
better
go.
make sure she really, you know, got something to come to. You know,
Like you're
Exactly.
not here to be an LA influencer.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you a question about that. I know you're from Jupiter. You would never. How do you feel about LA?
LA's cool. Like I used to be an LA hater.
How dare you?
You're like, I get it.
At first, I didn't really like it. I just didn't feel like I didn't have friends out here yet.
Okay.
You know, I always felt like someone was always trying to get to you to use you or get to this to do. You know,
It is
It always
very that
Kind of like
too.
that, yeah.
yeah. You know, to me that's like just slamming out the world I came from. You know,
Yeah.
and so but recently I've had like buddies from New York and like Florida moved out here, so now I got a good crew out here.
See,
and now I've
there
got
you
to like
go.
experience, and like they've done a lot of like the groundwork of what to do, how to do it. So now I come and enjoy it with them. Like I love hanging out like around Venice Beach,
Ugh,
like the
best.
West Side. Like
Santa Monica,
So, like,
all that.
I have a new appreciation for LA now.
There you go.
Oh, I love that. I'm glad.
There you go. You would never live in LA?
No,
Just curious.
Yeah, I was
Just
curious too.
curious.
Yeah, yeah. I
if
feel
there was
that.
work that brought me here,
Mhm.
or if someone's got to be really special to uproot me out of what I got, you know.
True,
That's good
yeah.
though. That's good. You love where you're at. That's a good thing. I mean, LA isn't for everybody, but I'm glad you see the good parts of it. Because I was going to defend it a little bit, but you know now.
But the first time I was like really living here though, it was like 4 months. I was living. They put me in a hotel in downtown LA.
Damn, downtown
I
LA.
was in downtown LA. I was rolling around in a little Prius they gave me, and I was like, "This is
No wonder
this is
you
rough.
hate
Yeah, I was like,
it.
damn,
No
I'd be like, fuck LA
wonder.
too.
yeah.
That's
so,
rough.
My personal opinion, and I know some people fight me on this, downtown's like the worst part of Los Angeles. In my
It's too much.
personal
I agree. I
opinion.
think it's too much.
I can agree.
Too much going on.
It
I don't
is.
like it one bit.
It is. It's too much. Okay, wait. Let me see if I have. Oh, I have a random question for you. Would you ever do Dancing with the Stars?
I love to dance.
You do?
I loved it. I was almost a dance minor in college. I missed it by like 2 classes because I had to graduate early. Yeah,
I
love
wouldn't
to
have
dance.
guessed.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I love to dance.
They always have like Bachelor and Bachelorette people on it. So I always
That's
I was
why
like,
we were curious.
And I just went to like a showing last week to see it like in person. I was like, oh my God, this is like so wild. So we were curious.
Yeah, I did a show called The Real Dirty Dancing, which was like a 4-episode competition show we did.
When'd you do this?
When?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how was it?
It was a ton of fun, and we got to. It was a competition to be the best baby and Johnny from Dirty Dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
So it was a blast, you know, and like to me, I loved it. I ate it up. Would love to do any kind of dance. I go dance. Like I took a girl out to go do a dance class one time. Like I just love dancing.
I'm
That's
shocked.
literally so cute. I'm obsessed.
Mhm.
It's not
I
giving
love that.
Florida man.
We're working on the merengue.
yeah, I love that. That's actually really cool.
I dated a Latin girl too, and like we would always like play music at home and dance and like cook dinner and stuff.
Little
Like, so that was
salsa.
fun. Yeah, we would do like bachata, merengue. all
Yeah,
that.
I love
So,
that. Come on, little.
That is so cool. See, that's why I ask
Yeah.
random questions. You
Yeah.
never know.
You just never know.
Okay, we want to play a game, this or that, with you just to close the episode. Or is there anything else before we do that you want to say?
No, I think
Plug Special Forces. Tell them where they can watch it.
yeah.
And
Watch Special Forces.
Mhm.
Tune into that Mondays at 9. Also, check out my foundation.
Ooh,
Yeah,
tell
yes.
us. Tell
Yeah,
us.
we got the Andresi Cameron Foundation. We did in honor of my mom.
Oh my
love that.
gosh.
Every
Just
dollar
that.
matters. So if you can donate.
Where can they go to find out more and donate?
ACCFDN.org.
We'll link it down below in the
just type in
description
Jersey
box.
Cameron Foundation, you'll find it. But yeah, it's crazy. We really started it 2 years ago, and in the past 2 years, we've given $175,000 in scholarships.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
We're doing full tuition now, so we
That's
cover kids full tuition, and it's like to me like construction, the restaurants, all that stuff is cool. TV stuff's cool, but like that's like my pride and joy.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
that's amazing.
That's
That's
amazing.
incredible. So
we
we'll
got-
definitely link it down
We
below.
got amazing students. It's like it doesn't stop at scholarships. Like what's cool is like we've been blessed. You guys have been blessed with like networks and
Mhm.
and opportunities and so like I'm like placing these kids in like great internships and
Wow.
helping them get in the right rooms with people, and so it's cool. It's like I got like one girl who wants to be an interior designer. I met
Love
her.
that.
I got her with Gailey Alex, who's like huge on
Wow.
HGTV
Yeah.
and Instagram
Mhm.
and TikTok, and then I got her with like the top designer in Jupiter, and then like one of the biggest designers in the world, Steven Sills in New York. So it's like
Wow. So it's not even stuff money can buy.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
It's like
True.
networking and
so
opportunities
it's like
for
that's
people.
my pride and joy. We got our gala coming up in like 3 weeks, 3 weeks, and
Oh,
so
amazing.
we're like right here selling it out. So very
Oh
excited.
my gosh.
I love that.
That's so amazing. I didn't even know you had this.
That's amazing. I'm glad
Well,
you're
there you
excited
go.
about it.
Plug that.
That's what
yeah,
we're
that's a good
plugging.
plug. That's a good plug.
We'll put that in the description box down below for you
Mhm.
guys to check out. But now we want to play this or that with Tyler. We're going to be
Just a few
asking just
questions.
random questions.
Yeah, I'll ask you, Chad.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Smartest person in the world or richest person in the world?
Would you rather be the smartest person in the
Riches.
Same. These
Honestly,
are not for me,
same.
but I want to answer. I'm like, honestly, you can learn a lot with a lot of money.
Exactly.
Save 100 strangers or one loved one.
Save 100 strangers or one loved one.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
Save 100 strangers because I've loved many people. So I'll
Oh,
find
there you go.
another one.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll find another lover.
See the future or change the past?
See the future or change the past. See the future.
Danger. That's dangerous, darling.
Ooh,
Changing the past though, it's like the butterfly effect.
That's true.
that's true.
That's true.
What's
Let's
that
see.
one movie? About Time. Is that what it's called? Oh, what's that movie?
Who's in it?
It's what's her name? Oh, now I'm going blank. Man, this movie made me cry. I think it's called About Time. It's
Have I not seen this movie?
Rachel.
McAdams?
Oh wait, is that the one with like her man that like goes back in time?
I think so. And his dad. Yeah,
Not time traveler's wife.
not Time Traveler's Life. I think it's called About Time. I mean, that movie made me. Yeah,
About time?
yeah. That made me boohoo.
I'll have
But
to
he
see
would like
that.
go back and change it, and then would change everything. So then he had to go back and change it back to what it was. And then
Never
he would
seen
just
it.
go back and like relive moments like he wish he would have taken in better. And I was like, damn,
Oh my
Oh my gosh, I need to watch that.
God.
That's
I
so
feel like
cute.
I've
Yeah.
never seen that.
that's a great movie.
Okay, let's do no company or bad company.
No company. Your peace is more important than any company.
I couldn't agree
I
more.
agree with that. Painful truth or a confronting lie or
Comforting.
comforting lie.
Painful truth. But I hate like conflict, and
Oh, me, I hate it too with
I'm
passion.
the worst at like bringing up tough conversations. Like I'll just avoid it by all means.
With a sweet little lie.
I honestly am very much like that as well.
Big wedding or small wedding?
I can give a rat's ass about my wedding. It's
So
whatever.
small wedding.
It's whatever my wife wants to have.
There you go.
Yeah, what she's wanting.
Beach or poolside?
Ooh,
You're from Florida.
I think I'm gonna have to go Beachside.
Absolutely. Come on.
You're like, that's your answer.
I got one for y'all.
Okay.
It's my favorite one I heard the other day.
Oh no, I'm scared.
All right. So, are you in a relationship with anybody?
No.
Who? Like, so if you had someone, think of this person. Okay.
Okay.
We could all dream. Or your ex. Think about. Well, no, not your ex. Your answer is gonna be
Past
skewed.
that.
Yeah, past
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
He has people of interest.
So, all right.
Just
You and your spouse
Okay.
Okay.
go through this crazy Freaky Friday scenario, right? Your spouse does. So, your spouse, Tyler over here,
Okay.
goes into his dad's body, and his dad's mind goes into his body.
Don't do it to me.
I'm so
You-
scared.
You have to fuck one of them
No.
to get it to switch back.
Just for the switch.
Who you fucking?
Laura, we're gonna apply this to Laura because I don't even have a man. Laura, what is it gonna be? You have to tell us.
This is traumatizing for me.
Is it gonna be? Oh my God, this is so good.
This is great.
This is his podcast now.
This is now foul coverage.
This is foul coverage.
foul coverage.
Foul coverage.
Can I give my husband and my husband's body a sedative?
I don't think so. He has to be hard still
He's
too.
He's gotta be rock solid.
Rock solid. Laura, what's it gonna be?
I
need the
think
tea.
I'm literally going to have to F the physical version with his mind.
So you're gonna bang his dad's mind.
No, I'm gonna
No,
bang
it is. This is dad's mind.
wherever his mind is where I'm
Oh,
banging.
so you're gonna bang the dad's
yeah,
body.
The dad's
yeah,
body.
I
Yeah.
am.
Okay.
I am, and that's gonna be not a very fun thing for me.
Tyler laughing in the background is sending me because he's living.
Oh
That's
my
actually like the
God.
wildest.
I mean, I feel like he's the only one to experience it, which is
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm thinking.
Exactly.
I couldn't go through it with
The
his
mind.
dad there.
how's his dad look? Is his dad a fox?
It's gonna be a long
It's gonna be a journey that you're on. But it's Tyler's mind.
That was the most mind warping thing I've ever been through in my
You
life.
went through
I haven't been through
a
very
journey.
much. Have I?
You swear. You've been through a journey.
Wow. Whew, that took me under. He this or that at me.
Yeah. I love that. Good for you. I'm glad
Manny?
you had that. I mean, with mine, like I'm not even dating anyone. Like I'm not with anyone right now.
So you
I
can't think
wouldn't
of
even
anyone's
know.
dad that would shock you?
I also don't even know what the guy that I'm interested in dad looked like.
Oh,
So I
okay,
have
so
no idea.
that would be something then.
Yeah, so I think it would need to be. I would need to have like a partner.
What would you do if you were dating someone?
Hit them both.
Well,
Well, there we
Well,
go. There we go.
what I am.
You know, I don't know. It's got to depend on how the mom looks. You know.
That's true.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
true. That points. made.
Very valid. Because like, what if my guy's dad's fine as fuck?
Mm.
Then I'm like, oh, los dos, los dos.
Interesting. I got shocked.
Well, that's a great way to end. I think the episode. To be
I
honest.
think so too. Me in a
That was
shock.
great- that was
The
a great
images
way.
I have faced today.
You went through trauma today.
That would be harder than special
just-
forces.
Oh my god, we just went through some trauma bonding that we
Yeah.
just experienced. All
There it
three
is,
of us.
there
We
it
just
is.
trauma
We
bonded.
trauma bonded.
Yeah.
We trauma bonded in a fucking airplane flying out of the sky too.
That's true,
So
that's true.
there were things.
And now we did it with Freaky Friday.
And now it's
Now
Freaky
Freaky
Friday.
Friday. So there have been
Wow.
things. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out Tyler. We will link his socials and all
And
his
Foundation.
stuff. Foundation.
Check out Special Forces.
TV show. Everything down
Everything.
below.
And thank you so much for coming on
Thank
again.
you
We
guys.
really
It was
appreciate
a blast.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm glad you had
You
fun.
guys are so much fun.
Yay!
Thank you. I'm glad.
Appreciate
But
you guys.
thank you guys so much. We'll see you on our next episode.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.